Hey, what's up guys? Omar here, broker and CEO of Alden Mortgage and OMA Realty. So this is going to be your mortgage rate update. Also, there's this thing that I actually saw with Jordan Peterson, and if you don't know who Jordan Peterson is, Jordan Peterson, he's a public speaking figure, goes to universities, he's a psychologist, he's a doctor, and there was something that I saw at one of his videos in this speech he was doing. I think it was at a church event or something like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that. We're gonna go ahead and roll that towards the end of the video. It's pretty important, to be honest with you, but the third part of this whole entire thing is how bad is more real estate prices and how much are they dropping. Now, I can't speak for every single city and every single state in California, in the United States, but what I can do is I could do some real life examples of here in California, how much have they dropped here and just in California. But as a mortgage rate update, we're going to be pricing out 10 different mortgage products as of 9/28/2022. Mortgage rates did drop quite dramatically, about 30 to 40 basis points just overnight. So make sure you lock in those rates. And before we get started with this mortgage rate update, for up to 50% commission rebate, 0% listing on selling your current home or any mortgage assistance, link in the description below. But 30-year fix will be sitting at 5.97%. 15-year fix will be sitting at 5% flat. 30-year high balance will be sitting at 6.25%. DSCR, which is called the debt service covered ratio loan. This is for a loan product if you want to use the rental income coming in to go ahead and cover the debt that's going out. This is just going to qualify, no W-2s required, no bank statements, none of that stuff. That'll be sitting at 8.50%. Bank statement loan, which is also one of those non-qualified, non-agency programs, that'll be sitting at 8.50%. FHA 30-year fix will be sitting at 5.40%. 7/6 adjustable rate mortgage will be sitting at 6.17%. USDA 30-year fix will be sitting at 5.45%. VA 30-year fix will be sitting at 5.91%. And hard money fix and flip will be sitting at 9.75%. You see a distressed property, you want to go ahead and fix that guy, you want to turn a little bit of profit, just go ahead and let us know. Link in the description below. Now those fix and flips, they will go ahead and go up to 85% loan to value, and then you have another loan that we go ahead and provide for you to go ahead and do 100% of the total rehab of the property. So if you need it, link in the description below. We'll go ahead and take care of you. But the 10 markets right now that totally took a big hit, of course, Boise, Idaho has been on everybody's radar. 61.5% cut in asking price. Denver, Colorado at 55%. Salt Lake City, Utah at 51.6%. Tacoma, Washington at 49.5%. Grand Rapids, Michigan at 49.3%, Sacramento, California at 48.7%, Seattle, Washington 46%, and it goes on and on and on. Those are the 10 cities that took the biggest hit. Now, what does that actually look like? Now, I did this just because I wanted to go ahead and be under, I didn't want to pull up listings off of the MLS. I wanted to pull up something to where you, the viewer, you're actually able to go ahead and see it for yourself. Now, Lennar Homes, where the hell are these damn flies coming from? Now, Lennar Homes is one of the big builders out there, and majority of other builders, they don't advertise their cutting of pricing on their listing as far as their new developments goes. But Lennar, they're one of those people that has. So Lennar here, there's one in Sacramento, California. They went from 971 down to 868. That is one really, really big jump. There's another one in Irvine, California, which is in Southern California in Orange County. They dropped from 1.629 million to 1.44 million. Then you have Simi Valley. Simi Valley is not too far away where we're from. This is in the LA County area. I believe that's still considered LA County area. They dropped 100 and something thousand from 799 to 669,990. Now, these are all move-in ready. So whenever you're buying a new development, what you have to look at is you have your regular, everyday, run-of-the-mill, cookie-cutter ones that you are gonna go ahead and purchase. You get the basic options if you wanna go ahead and get the basic options, but then they have the models that they have for sale. The models are the ones that are upgraded. They have a bunch of things done to them, bells and whistles, all that other good stuff. Those are the ones that are taking the big hit. Like the real estate market right now, you know what the real estate market is right now? A real estate market right now is calling a hooker over for a hug. It makes no sense whatsoever. Absolutely zero sense. This is now these are the big jumps. There's one off of Spear Street in Unit 2E in San Francisco. They dropped 255,000 from to 1.34 million. Now I know a lot of these prices might sound completely ridiculous to some of you guys, but remember, we are in California. Everything here in California is ridiculous. Everything is ridiculous. This one is a huge jump. $800,000 price decrease in LA to 1.199. I don't know what the hell is going on in that one. Here's another massive jump in San Francisco. $851,000 decrease in price. And here's the last one, another one in San Francisco, $400,000 decrease in price overall. So majority of these cities are getting hit. Everybody's getting hit. Everybody is just completely dwindling down. So just to give you an idea of exactly how much home prices are decreasing, they're decreasing incredibly fast, because the fact is that with rates increasing, people's income staying pretty much static, people are not, everybody's doing the same thing. They're like, well, home prices are decreasing, everybody's decreasing, why the hell am I going to buy now? I'm going to wait till it goes ahead and bottoms out. And everybody knows that whenever it bottoms out, it's not going to be anytime soon. We still have a couple more Fed fund rate increases, and interest rates always increase around that time. So we're going to be somewhere into the sevens. Majority of people are already in the sevens, except that we're not. Now, to get on a little bit more of a serious note, now this Jordan Peterson thing that I saw has to do with, you know, this guy, he comes on stage, okay, I'm gonna set the precedence on it. They're doing this little, you know, hoo-ha-ha, they're doing this little speech at this, I think it was a church or this university or something like that, and this guy jumps on stage, right? This guy jumps on stage and he's screaming, right? He's screaming, he's like, I'm not well, I need help, I just want to be better, I want to be better. But let me go ahead and roll this clip so you could go ahead and see exactly what I'm talking about.
I was speaking forcefully, let's say, or perhaps even somewhat angrily by the end, was because not only was the white noise generator.
My name is David Limbauchu. I'm unwell. I need help. I need help. I just wanted to meet you. I'm unwell. I called 911.
I hope that you,
get up there.
I want to be well. Find the help that you need.
Oh my God, I want to know him better.
Now, whenever you see this clip, right, whenever you saw this clip, like in his voice, in the very core of his being, like we could all hear it. In his voice, you could hear the level of desperation for this. This man had so much desperation in his voice, broke down crying in front of thousands and thousands of people. Now, the only difference between this man and a lot of us, for instance, is that he actually had the balls to go ahead and just break down and let people know, every single person in that whole entire arena, that he's not doing too good. He's in a rough spot. The point of all of this is that if you have some problems, if you have something that you need to talk about, if you need somebody to just to listen to what you have going on, feel free to just reach out to anybody that you want. Anybody out there that you want. Hell, I am pretty busy as a whole, but I will never, ever be too busy to go ahead and talk to anybody. Even you. I don't know you. You're probably watching this video and you're probably just like, you know, this is just some other random dude on YouTube. But if you message me down there and you ask for a few minutes to just go ahead and shoot the shit for a little bit, just to talk some things over, somebody just to listen, let me know. I will definitely always have an open arms to anybody that possibly needs it. Now, mental illness is very tragic. I've actually lost one of my best friends because of mental illness. When I was in the United States Air Force back in 2001 to 2005, I had a really close buddy of mine. I'm not going to give names. I'm not going to do all of that stuff, but you know, he wasn't in a good position at one point. And he wasn't doing too good. And he called me. He called me to go and ask for a beer. He said, hey Omar, what's going on, dude? Hey, you know what? Let's go grab a beer or something. Let's just go hang out. I don't know what was going on at that time or whatever. I was like, you know what? I'm busy, you know, tomorrow, or I'll see you on the flight line tomorrow. Don't even trip. Or I think it was a Sunday or something like that. Well, he took his life away that day. So be available to each other. It's incredibly, incredibly important. Well, if you like the content, you know what? Fuck the rest of it. Until next video, guys, I really appreciate you watching. See you later.
I don't wanna waste a minute. Don't know when the plans swing it. If you got a glass, fill it.